Well, today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The civil rights leader would have been 90 years old now. Many are remembering Dr. King and his legacy by spending the day in service to their own communities. Fox 12's Marilyn Deutsch joins us live from Southeast Portland, where volunteers are making some improvements at a local school. Marilyn, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're at Oliver Elementary School in the Centennial District, and I think you can see they've got a fresh coat of paint on the wall there. That's thanks to hundreds of Kaiser Permanente employees who are volunteering. As you can see, they got plenty of paint left to paint the walls and also the inside of classrooms here. They're not only painting, but they're sprucing up the school, kind of giving it a facelift, if you will. And these kinds of volunteer activities are going on all over the Portland metro area today over at the Oregon Food Bank. We caught up with some Bank of America employees and their families spending their day off to help end hunger by filling up food boxes for those in need. The words and actions of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. still inspiring Americans today.
Martin Luther King, not just a holiday where you go off and do something. This is the Martin Luther King Day of Service. And so to me, it was important to go out and act on the opportunity to show and demonstrate how the value of community service.
Dr. King was not just an inspirational civil rights leader. He was a rebel and a warrior for justice. And in his last months, he was working on the Poor People's Campaign, specifically working on hunger and employment and homelessness. That was a multiracial cause, saying that economic injustice was no one would ever be free while they were suffering economic injustice. So we feel that we're honoring Dr. King's legacy by bringing a light on hunger and by using the work of feeding people today to be a catalyst for changing the systems that perpetuate poverty.
Dr. King once said, "The time is always right to do what is right." So many feel it is fitting that we honor this man's legacy with a day of service. Taking those words to heart today, Kaiser Permanente employees painting the halls and classrooms of the Harold Oliver Elementary School, doing lots of other work too to spruce up this school. 100% of the students here qualify for free or reduced lunch. 24 different languages are spoken here. We talked to the school's principal about what the Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service means to him and his students.
I mean, I'd like to think that Dr. King would have been really proud of what he's seeing here, that the local community is coming together to help out a local school, and just the diversity of student that we have, and we all get to go to school together, and the community comes together and supports it. I think it's just a really beautiful thing.
By the way, Martin Luther King Jr. holiday is the only federal holiday that is also a day of service. And back here live, I want to show you this mural that the students did, really a thank you note actually. And besides being in English, it is in Russian and Spanish as well. A thank you to the Kaiser Permanente employees who are spending their day off, making the school look a lot better. By the way, lots of other volunteer activities going on today, tree planting, cleaning up parks, lots of things to do to honor Martin Luther King Jr. Live in Southeast Portland, Marilyn Deutsch, Fox 12 Oregon.